Hi everyone, welcome back to Simply Maha, and on today's episode we're going to be making some 7-layer dip. Let's get started. So I have my avocados here. I have 4 to 5 small avocados, mashing them up pretty well. Now I'm doing it in the bowl that I'm going to serve it with just because the guacamole will be my first layer, so I don't want to get another bowl dirty, okay? I already got enough to worry about in my life. So I'm just going to salt and pepper my guacamole. Add some lime juice, okay? 1 juicy lime will do. And then we're gonna add some cilantro and onions. You can use scallions if you want. I'm using red onions here. And you have got yourself the best guacamole ever, okay? Next time you go to Chipotle, pack this up and bring it with you because you don't gotta pay extra, okay? You gotta make it at home and bring it to Chipotle because that is ridiculous, okay? I mean, someone needs to make a petition. Okay, if I leave Chipotle happy, I am spending at least $18. Okay, it's a problem. Anyways, so we're gonna finish our guacamole, put that to the side, and now we're just gonna work on our beans. So I have half a red onion with a couple cloves of garlic sauteing in some olive oil. And now I'm just going to add my frijoles. I like to add the black one, but you can add the ones that are made with pinto beans. I just like this better. So adding all that and then adding about a half a cup of water just because I want this to be really nice and creamy. Just mash that with your spatula. Give it about 4 minutes, flipping it, turning it until it's nice and creamy like you see over here. And now it's important that you let this cool before you put it on top of your guacamole. Okay, so I have 2 cups of sour cream, and you see how it's just very stiff. I like to add about 1/4 of a cup of water and some salt because I like to loosen it up a bit, and I like to call it the Chipotle flop. It's just so satisfying when they put that on your bowl. It just, smoothly flops out of the spoon. So that's how I want it. I like that consistency a lot better than how stiff it originally is. Now, if you have some Mexican crema, use that. So good. But I only had sour cream, so that's what I'm using right here. And you can see by adding the water how smoother it got, how much smoother it got, I should say. You see that flop right there? That's what I wanted. So I'm just gonna start assembling what I have so far. So after my frijol has cooled down, I'm just going to put that over my guacamole and start spreading it until it is one even layer. Now, if you had some cotija cheese, you can put that over the frijoles because they pair up so well. But I didn't have any, so this will just have to do. And then I'm going to pour over my sour cream. Be sure to actually spoon it over just so you don't get the layers too mixed within one another. So I'm just spooning it on there like that. And then again, like I did with my frijol, evening it out with the spoon. After my sour cream, now comes time for the toppings, all your little fixins. You can add whatever you want at this stage. I'm just going to add some olive. And now I'm gonna add my tomatoes. Now, if you're not planning on eating this the same day, I recommend de-seeding your tomatoes just so you don't have a lot of water running into the layers and it can get unpleasant and soggy. But I'm gonna eat this and devour it the same minute actually. So I'm just keeping it like that. And then on top of that, I'm gonna add my green onions. Now, you can add whatever kind of onions you want, or you can either make a pico de gallo and just have that as a layer, but I like to separate them and I'm adding green onions instead of white or purple because I like the color. And my final layer would be some cheese. You can use the Mexican blend cheese. I had cheddar, that's what I'm using. And that's it. That's your 7-layer dip. Now, put this in the fridge for about 30 minutes before serving just so all the layers firm up. And you have yourself the best dip ever. This goes great with, of course, nachos, but try it with Doritos. That really nice, spicy, cheesy chip goes really well with all those like cold flavors. You can have that creamy avocado, that cold creamy sour cream, and the tomatoes. It just pairs so well. So try it with Doritos. Tell me what you think. And I will see you next time here on Simply Maha, where we are simple but never basic.